Thanks, Allie. Back again with Road Trippin Sacramento. Of course, I am Doug Christie, former Kings guard and current color analyst for NBC Sports California. And here with my co-host, the local dance instructor in Sacramento. He teaches the foxtrot. That would be the one and only De'Aaron Fox. And our special guest this episode is the Bahamian flamethrower, Buddy Hield, a.k.a. What's that?
That's the new nickname?
No, I got too many. Buddy Buckets, Buddy Love, any others?
Buddy Fresh.
Woo!
those are all self-given nicknames.
Okay, that's a big fact actually.
Nah, Buddy Fresh and Buddy Love, you already know what's going on there.
Okay.
Facts.
Speaking of nicknames, De'Aaron, how you get Swiper?
Yeah, I actually told this story before.
Did you?
Yeah. So
to me?
probably not. I don't think so.
Okay.
But it was a long time ago when I first started playing AAU. I just got a lot of steals, and my friend's dad, who was like one of the little sports writers, he just he started calling me Swiper the Fox.
Thor Explorer.
Yes, I got it a long time ago.
Thor Explorer name.
It's like it went with my last name, but it was like
Fox.
I was like 4 or 5. I was in like 4th or 5th grade.
Swiper the Fox.
Swiper the Fox.
And then when I came up with my Instagram, I thought of that. I just thought of that.
Swiping, no swiping.
Yeah.
We couldn't use Swiper. I might get sued.
Yeah, no doubt.
that's
Swiper
true.
the Fox. That is sweet. Buddy, on a government issue,
What's up?
Shavano
Rainier
Hield.
I thought Buddy was his first name the whole time.
Everybody thought it was Buddy, but Shavano Rainier Hield is my name.
Really? Does Shavano mean something?
Shavano, I think it's more Italian or Mexican. I think my brother name was Chavez. My brother name is Chavez.
Okay.
But in Bahamas, we pronounce it Chavez.
Chavez.
Yeah, and my name is Chavano. That's when I go to Mexico or something, they say like Chavano, and they roll it off really good.
So
that's definitely a Hispanic name.
Yeah, no doubt. When your mom gets mad at you, does she call you?
Oh, for sure. She still today Shavano. Like if I'm talking to I'm talking to my baby and she's doing something crazy and like I shout out, do something. She's like, Shavano, don't say that to her. She still thinks she's like, that mother.
She's all your age.
Yeah, always. How did you get the nickname Buddy?
Buddy, good question. So it's a show called Married with Children.
Yeah.
And the character name was Bud Bundy.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was little, I used to be a red.
I'm sorry, you got named after Bud Bundy. Go ahead.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
So then the character name was Bud Bundy, and he was red, and I was a red baby. So like my mom's neighbor, my cousin Carol, she's like, he does he look like Bud? And after that, no. And we say we can't call him Bud because there was a drug dealer named Bud. And he just got shot up.
Okay.
So and then after
in the
no,
Bahamas?
Yeah, in the Bahamas. He lived right down the street. And he said he just get shot up, so we can't even Bud, so we call him Buddy. And after that, when I was like 2 months old, I just stick with me ever since, and that's where it came from.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. You get it first,
So
right?
Bud.
So I posted the name Bud, but I put that DY and then so Buddy.
Okay. You mentioned it. You have not a lot of people know you have a daughter.
Yes, sir.
How? Because I know what it did for me.
Right.
How did that change your life and the vision of what it is? Because just for me, I know as soon as I held my daughter, it was weird because life. I immediately knew that it's bigger than me.
Right.
It's all of a sudden I would jump in front of something for this right here
Right.
and sacrifice myself. That's different.
Yeah.
What has she done for you?
Like I think that you put it in the right words. I think that what you said that like she's bigger than me right now. So like everything I do is for her. She comes first, and at first, you come to the NBA, it's all about taking my moms and take care of her like brothers and sisters. But now it's all about her. Like she got to take all my time, and we're going all the time. And so when I get to see her and spend time with her, I do my best, to play with her or, just do fun things, carry on a car and like pull around and stuff. Just trying to catch that time up because Dad doesn't know all around, but she knows who I am, and like she sees me on TV and she always calls me on FaceTime. Sometimes she's only 16 months and like she's just like calling me, like I don't know how she's doing it. And I was like, "Why are you calling me?" And she's like, "Dada." And so then she just started laughing and smiling. So like that brings life to me, and like seeing like somebody who's like looking forward to see you all the time and hear from you, and just change your whole life, change your whole perspective of where I go with things now. And I'm still young, but I still remember that I have a daughter, and everything I do is for her now. It's not about mom, dad, or somebody else or family. It's just everything I do. It's just I got to give my life to her.
Absolutely. Foxy, have you ever seen Buddy after the game when his daughter's down the hallway? Have you ever seen him come out and then he be what do you call her when you be saying around the corner?
I be saying da. That's what she calls me. So like, when she has that, she knows my voice, and she be looking. She looking like, where you at? Where we at? And like I be hiding, and then she's like, there's this cute little scene where she just walk past and like I call her name. Like I play hide and seek with her sometimes too. And when she's in the house, I would like da, and like I go hiding, and then sometimes she can't find me, and she start crying, and after that, I show her where I'm at. But like just fun playing with the kids, man. Like you never know how much it meant to you when you were younger, when you see other kids walking around. But when you get older and you have your own, it's a special thing.
Absolutely. Foxy, did you have any expectations when you met Buddy? Did you know him before?
Nah.
Nobody knows.
I didn't know what to expect.
Nobody knows what to expect.
I didn't know what to expect. I mean, other than that, besides just knowing he was a great player, like I remember watching them get their ass beat.
There you go. There you go. You're talking that shit. Talking that shit.
In the Final Four, I remember that. I remember exactly what I got
to the Final Four. I didn't tell you that.
I'm not gonna tell y'all what I was doing, but I remember I remember where I was and what I was doing when Villanova.
What are you doing, bro?
Ease up. Okay, so speaking of Final Four is set right now. You got Virginia, Texas Tech, Michigan State, Auburn, no Oklahoma. No Kentucky.
Oklahoma didn't even make the tournament.
We made the tournament. Come on now. Don't disrespect us like that now. We still.
Well, I can't even talk. Pepperdine didn't make the tournament, so
we won a game, bro.
Don't even count them. That's not even a real Division I school.
Oh, come on, Foxy. What is wrong with you?
I ain't gonna lie. You want to know the only reason I know where it is?
It's Malibu.
Kinda. It's because Zoe 101 was filmed on the campus. I ain't gonna lie, that's a beautiful school, though. That is a beautiful school.
What's wrong with him, man?
I never disrespect your school like that, bro.
What can you say?
I mean, like Kentucky, man, is all one and done players. I mean,
what's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that.
See, what can you say?
I mean, like you guys get upper hand and you expect to win every time.
What you mean? Upper hand? We be 18, 19 years old. We're not really supposed to win.
I mean, like.
Speaking of that, do you think I got into a conversation with someone about Coach Cal? First of all, lifetime contract. Congrats, Coach Cal. This may be his best coaching job. Do you look at it that way? Meaning that he didn't get the Zion, he didn't get the Barrett, he didn't get those guys. I kind of look at this as more of the UMass, Marcus Camby, Memphis. Rose, and Rose is probably even a bigger player than
he did a good job with Foxham too, I think.
Yeah,
he did a good job. They went to Elite Eight. I mean, they got beat by the beater, but
He's throwing darts. It wasn't
bad.
I'd rather that than get to. Hey, they made history.
What was the history? I do remember you guys.
The largest win in Final Four history.
Bro, I still got a ring for going to that joint, bro.
The largest, the biggest. That was the biggest deficit in Final Four history.
Whenever I have
what happened? Let me say what happened.
He got beat, bro. They didn't make that. Hey, when I have a son or my grandkids, I would say, "Y'all made the Final Four, and I get to experience that shit." You know, that's just my all-time goal. I make it there, so I don't give a shit what you say. Listen. He didn't get to experience the vibe. You know what I mean? Shit, I make the first shot of the Final Four that year, and after that, I ain't make shit.
Hey, you know what? Listen, hey,
so I got a good clip.
If I had 4 chances to do it, I would have went to the Final Four at some point.
There we go.
The second time All-American. That's what you're saying.
I would.
Hey, sometimes
at some point
it don't be like that. Sometimes it don't be like that.
Nah.
It's different. It's a different ball game, bro.
Man, we would have made it.
It's a different ball game.
Hey, no, but this year, the most exciting game is a game I feel like people don't want to see. Texas Tech versus Auburn would be a great championship game.
Yeah. And you're right. People don't want to see it because they're not.
They don't know the teams, but those are 2 teams that's going to get up and down the court. They're going to pressure you.
Big 12,
I don't want to see Virginia versus Michigan State.
Big 12 in the building.
I'm sorry. Hey, SEC. Big 12 SEC. Who wants to see a Big 12 SEC basketball championship?
Hey,
that sounds like
if they
okay.
hoop it.
Who wanted to see Virginia play in the championship game?
But that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. No one. I'm not gonna say no one, but I don't want to see Michigan State versus Virginia. The game's gonna be 35-40.
Yeah.
And that's if the teams are making shots.
I like Tom Izzo though.
I love Tom Izzo. I love what both of them are doing, but that's just not an exciting game.
No, okay. Have y'all watched Texas Tech play yet?
I have.
They're fun to watch.
Yeah.
Have you watched Auburn?
Auburn is
both of those teams are going to get up and down the court, which is why I think.
So do you think either one will make it to the championship?
I mean,
I think Auburn goes to the championship.
Wow.
I go with Texas Tech, Big 12.
Okay.
Get represented.
Aren't they guns up or something like that?
Yeah, the guns up.
Okay.
I put the guns up.
And the reason I say that is just because, man, the tournament, it could be a hit or miss. And I just never thought. Virginia, they shocked me making it to the Final Four this year.
Yeah.
I just don't think that they scored well enough
to
win.
Defend well.
They defend well
but
enough
in the tournament, if a team gets hot, it's over.
Yeah, but it's that big gym, though. When they're in that big arena, it's tough.
Auburn goes shoot threes till the wheels fall off.
That's what you're going with?
No, yeah.
Y'all played in Houston, right?
Yeah.
It was in Houston?
Different depth, bro.
I think y'all were in NRG.
Yeah, NRG.
Just shoot
depth perception.
Just shoot at the orange thing, man.
Yeah, I know. I just missed some shots. Don't worry about that. It's all good.
What was it, 47?
What? Well, you keep talking about this. It's done with.
It was like 40. It was like 47. It was like a 47-point win.
I think it's 45.
Hey, you made it. I feel you.
I made it, bro.
It's all good.
I'd rather not make it.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel
It's
you.
your problem.
Hey, listen. Where's the University of Oklahoma at?
Norman.
So you coming from the Bahamas?
I don't even know where Norman
did
is.
you even? That's what I was gonna say. Did you even know where Oklahoma was?
You know what? I did because I had to drove.
Yeah.
So we drove past Norman and we drove past the downtown OKC Thunder gym because we get stuck because the GPS messed us up. So we took about 3 circles around downtown. Real talk. And after that, I was talking to my mom. I said, it's so crazy that I end up in Oklahoma. We drove from Miami to Kansas, Wichita, Kansas, and like when we were like going to trying to get on that turnpike to go to Wichita, Kansas, we keep missing the turn, and we circle around I swear, man, and we keep circling around the gym, and I 3 times, and I end up in Oklahoma for my college career. It was crazy.
Should have been like this. The street we kept turning on.
So you went from Bahamas to Miami.
No, Bahamas to Miami, then drove up.
And then drove up.
Yeah.
So was that on your recruiting visit?
No, just like I was going to Wichita, Kansas for to go to high school in
You went to Sunrise, right?
Sunrise Christian Academy.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've drove to Oklahoma before I went to Oklahoma.
Ah, okay.
There we go.
That's a nice drive.
I know.
Miami to Kansas. Ooh.
2 days, bro.
Who was driving you?
My big brother.
Oh, you was?
Yeah.
We just saw Bill Self too.
Yeah, we saw Bill Self.
He was at in San Antonio.
San Antonio.
Oh, where?
Yeah, he keen to watch Frank those.
He recruit both of you guys.
Yeah.
He good dude, bro.
He missed out though.
I didn't go because Frank was still there.
I remember you said that. That'd been a good battle.
That'd be a good battle for real.
They probably you didn't go.
They told me I had to wait on Archie Goodman. I wasn't waiting on nobody else.
I feel you.
I was like, fuck that. If you Archie.
He said, I want my minutes.
I want my minutes, bro. They say Archie Goodman, and I think they had other guys to say, wait until Archie Goodman comes.
I'm about to say they waited on Archie. He didn't even go there.
He went to Kentucky.
He went to Kentucky, yeah.
Yeah, but like, it was that early period.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They was waiting for him to sign.
Yeah, and I was like, I can't wait that long, bro. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do. So I was like, I'm gonna do my own thing.
You know, you guys got something in common, and actually all of us, because I know him, played against him, but you guys actually met Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Both of you guys. So
you met Kobe?
Yeah.
Where?
I met Kobe. I met him before this, but this past September when we actually did like the Nike Adapt stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe came and he was just sitting there, doing the workout and just being able to talk to him. Man, it was like me, Kuz, Kobe, a couple other Nike guys. Man, we were up to like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Like,
really?
In the library, just talking.
With Kobe?
Yeah.
That's dope, bro.
Well, about what? I mean, break us off something.
Everything.
Give us a legendary story.
Everything, life, some stories I can't tell y'all.
Right, I feel that. I mean, something that you can tell.
Let's
I mean, we
see.
was just talking outside. We can't tell everything we was talking about,
Facts.
but
I mean, a lot of it. So like, I was just able to, just be able to pick his brain and ask
There
him
you go.
questions. And I'm like, going through last year, how did just going through, losing. We weren't, we weren't very good last year. How would he just be able to, get through that? He's like, man, you just got to worry about, just little things,
Right.
yourself and maybe a few guys. Just try to get together with a group and just make sure you guys are doing what you need to be able to do. Even if you're losing games, you have to try to be able to take some positives, out of losing. Losing's not always bad.
Yeah, you guys got to talk to one. I'll give you an example. So I get to Sacramento, and once I get here, we play those guys in the first round of the playoffs. So I'm having a little bit of success against him, and every time he's going to shoot it, I'm on top of him, like boom.
Yeah, you did that.
And he, he's missing some, and I'm like, yes. So we come back the next year, like just regular season. Same thing. All I hear behind me is whack, just whack, and I'm thinking, damn. He must have spent all summer with someone with a hand in his face to the point where as soon as he seen it, he could close his eyes. That's what you're dealing with. And when you're dealing with that type of professionalism and perfection, you got to come with something different.
Yeah,
he different.
He's
no doubt. And I totally respect that, because as a competitor, you want to compete against the best. And I was saying to myself, damn, word up. Respect.
No, he's a different breed. Trust me. The way he talks to you, it's like, yo, he's really thinking this stuff.
Absolutely.
I mean, like, when I got to meet him, like, we had the same agent, so I was able to like talk to him, and like I was even able to get a workout with him, and just like
okay.
We recorded the workout. I haven't seen the workout and everything yet, but he just teaching me various spots on the floor and how I can be effective on the floor when I was coming in the draft. So it was about like a 2-hour workout. He had me doing everything, and I was like, man, you're crazy. And we just work on one side of the court. We didn't get to the next side of the court, and it was just 2 hours.
Facts.
So that's showing you how his work ethic was so serious and how he was thinking. He's like, oh, we're not done yet. I was coming back, taking 2 hours off, and come back in the next 2 hours and work out the second half. And then he does his defensive drills. He's always, his mind's crazy. He's on a different level. You think you're like crazy, he's like 10 times worse than you.
Yeah, I mean, it's ultimately how far down the rabbit hole are you guys willing to go? And I think that's where you guys are at, like whether it's conditioning, whether it's skill set, whether it's fundamentals, and all the different things. Like I always tell kids when I talk to them about, because they'll ask about Kobe, and I said, when you look at a guy like him, you think it's fancy.
Yeah.
It's not fancy. It's fundamentals. What he is he's a 10th degree black belt.
Yeah.
So he gonna whoop your ass.
Facts.
And you gotta really be on top of it to compete against a guy like that. So as you guys look at you got Steph, you got the Splash Brothers, you got Damian and CJ, you got those type of. As you guys begin to go through this, what are some of the things that together? Because I know individually you work on your games, but together you guys feel that you need to take that next step.
I think it's just picking and choosing spots, knowing where we want to be, getting to where, we don't have to say anything, and it just happens. Sometimes it's just a look.
Yeah.
I think we've gotten better at it through this year. We've definitely gotten better at it, but I think it's a couple more steps that we definitely need to be able to take.
I think it's like a feel, like knowing everybody working together. Like, the conversation we had early, just grabbing around the players and working with them this summer, and just – whoever's going to be here, we figured out and just working with them and just trying like how we be effective and how our two-man game can be effective, or even with Fox. Like, Fox is one of the guys, like, he already where I'm open or not, I'm still going to call his name regardless,
Right.
It's just him just delivering the ball to me when that's his job, and Garden with Marvin, like, you talking like I find time to work with him this summer, so like how we can be effective better,
Yeah.
So find all those little things, and like I think that will like you said earlier, take us to the next level that we need to get to, and after that, we will start thinking the game before they happen.
Have you guys got to the point where you can be ultra critical of each other? Because you guys know Bobby's on the staff. Yeah. Because I could say to Bobby, "Yo, Bobby, what the fuck, man? Yeah. Pass the ball. Hey, you didn't have my back, yo." But he ain't gonna take it like all tart and sensitive. Yeah. He would be like, I got you, D. Yeah. Or he could say the same thing to me, and I'm not taking. Are you guys as a backcourt first, and then I guess add the rest of the team in? Are you guys able to speak like that to each other yet? Like be ultra critical and know that it's for the betterment of the whole?
I think us two definitely can, but as a team, not there.
Yeah. Everybody's different. Like you said, everybody's different, and certain. Like they always say, like, there's a language you use around certain guys is different, sensitive to certain things you say, like, and like me, I'm a guy that I come out aggressive and like shout, and like that's how I am. I grew up in the Bahamas culture, you know. But like us too, like he say something to me, and I say, okay, Fox, and I say, chill out. But like I see where he's come from, and I gotta respect that advice come out to him. He was like, okay, buddy, I got you. Don't say it no more, like, you know.
Yeah, like we got it to where we can cuss each other out and it's fine.
Yeah.
We'll be like, all right, got you. Like that's.
Yeah.
But sometimes other people just don't respond.
Yeah.
Don't respond
Certain guys just can't respond to it because everybody's different.
Yeah.
Like I'm fine. Like I said, I started with football.
Yes.
Football, man.
Different.
Every football coach in this world is gonna cuss you out. Yeah. There's not a single football coach. Now there are basketball and baseball coaches that ain't gonna step over that line. But football, that's a totally different ballgame. So I was used to, what I'm saying, people yelling at you, getting in your face, cussing you out, and you got to be able to respond to that. So I'm used to that. So like if you do it to me, I'm like I'll never take it personal. It's like, all right, got you. Cool.
You know, it's so funny. I think Bogey was telling Fox, coming the next season, we need him to do more of that to everybody because I think that he the point guard and like he's the guy who's gonna lead us. And I think that if he does that, and he starts with that same tune come training camp, and instead of from day one, everybody has to follow him. And like, when he says shit, it goes, and we just got to go. I say, okay, fuck that. Fox say that shit, he means he's serious, you know. And everybody lead by his example. And like, once he stick with that, and he takes that from the training camp and straight in the season, and everybody and lead us, I think that we gonna get to the spot we can go.
Crazy thing is, you and Willie told me that early in the year. They was like, your verbal aggression is on 10 right now.
For real. I was like, he was like, I was like, check up. I say, no, I'm not giving you the ball. He's like, give me the effing ball. I was like, what? I said, what happened to you? Wait,
where'd that come from?
Like, you went to Houston, you went in third water. No, for real. Like, early in the season.
You're down in the ward.
He's down in the third water. So I say, yo, you been in the hood and you come back and you get baptized in the hood. He got baptized in the hood, but like he's coming in his verbal aggression. I was like, I like it, but then it slowed down. But like we need him to be like that for the whole season, and then put everybody in check. You know, if I'm doing shit, buddy, don't shoot that effing shot. You know, you can't be doing that shit. Like that's a bad possession. You know what I mean? Like we don't need that. Yeah. And once he takes off of that, I think the whole team is going to change. And after that, everybody's going to sit back and say, okay, we got this under control now. You know. And it starts from that.
Do you understand the responsibility that comes with that? Because there's a level of consistency that is required to. First of all, it's a level of consistency required for you guys to take the next step at the team. But as the leader of the team, it can't. Like you can have a bad game. That ain't the point.
Yeah.
But you can't have a bad leadership day.
Yeah.
Does that fall in with you?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest part because you're thinking like, especially me, like I'm 21, trying to lead a bunch of grown men. You know, I think that's when it's different. You know, people are gonna have their bad days, and it's like, can you say something to them today? Can you not? And I think that's just kind of what the learning curve is.
Yeah.
I'm not a quiet person, but I'm not always real talkative. So I'm not.
I'm just talking about. But the point is like. I can do that, but like just like certain guys, just like you say, the sensitivity, and it's hard to come every day and lead a bunch of men because you can't tell them a bunch of dudes what the fuck to do. So who the fuck you talking to? You know what I mean? But like, you have to be that leader that's gonna take over. They don't listen to you like fuck you, like you know what I mean. But like, you don't have that mindset because everybody's different.
Well, see, but that's what comes along with the leader because the leader needs to know what the medicine is for each person. See, I didn't talk to Vlade the same way that I talked to C Webb, and I didn't talk to Mike the same way that I talked to Bobby.
Okay.
Now, Bobby, on the other hand, he just kind of like you. He just talk to everybody. Just like,
hey, you should hear Bobby on the bench. Oh my God, I'm surprised Bobby hasn't gotten like thrown out of game.
Yeah, Bobby be saying some wild shit.
He be wilding on the bench.
He be telling around.
No doubt. Speaking of wild, did you guys see Russ last night? 20.
I didn't. Well, we were playing, but we saw the stat line.
I saw the stat line.
Yeah.
It's a tribute to Nipsey, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. And
that's crazy to go out there and get 20 though.
And then at the end, did you see his interview?
Yeah.
Because he said 20 plus 20 plus 20.
It's the roller 60.
Yeah. I just went, wow, that's power.
That's crazy to go out there
neighborhood.
And get 20
I was wondering like what it was.
Yeah, rolling 20 because Nipsey was a Crip, so it was like that's what it was.
Oh,
that was just it was next level. You guys, speaking of that, you guys rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. You guys Nipsey fans at all?
Yeah, I'm not like I saw my Big Sean, like J. Cole.
Okay.
I didn't listen to Nipsey as much as I listened to them.
Right.
But crazy, like I remember the first time the song "Overtime"
Uh-huh.
by Nipsey is the first song I had ever heard by him. And like after that, I think I was maybe like a sophomore in high school when I first heard it. And that's kind of when I became a fan.
Okay.
I'll be straight up with you. Y'all know I'm a reggae guy. I'm a dancer.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm a reggae guy.
Every time.
So I think I was in the practice gym. You know, Koch be having the aux court sometime, and like, you know, I hear him. The song is dedication.
Uh-huh. Hard work plus patience.
Hard work plus patience.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And I was like, yo, who's saying that? He's like, Nipsey, you know Nipsey? He's like, no, he's from California. He's like, get out of the gym. And I was like, come on, bro. I'm from the Bahamas. I listen to all dancehall reggae. So I have it on my playlist, like, and I listen to it all the time. And like, the reason why I listen to it is because I like the flow.
Absolutely.
And I like his, like, you know, I feel like you're a rapper. You gotta have a different voice.
Yeah.
You can't be the same. You send a message, and like he's sending the right message, and like. When he came out, like, I'm big on, like, history and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And when he came out, like, oh, I want to start this Dr. Sebi stuff.
Yeah, that was huge.
My brother, to be honest with you, my brother keep talking about Dr. Sebi.
So do you know about Dr. Sebi? Now you do.
Now I know about Dr. Sebi.
Yeah.
My brother keeps talking about. My brother educated me, like, past summer. So then I heard Nipsey's. I saw it on Twitter. Like, Twitter have everything. He said Nipsey Hussle was going to start, like, a documentary. So I saw it. I said, okay, I can't wait till the documentary come out to see what was going on. Because my brother was talking about it. And I said, okay, Nipsey's a guy that... He's nominated for a Grammy. I mean, he's up to something. I mean, he's an activist. He's thinking. So
you know what he's doing.
Yeah, so you know what he's doing. I want to see what this documentary is about. So then now he gets shot.
Yes.
And after that, people start bringing up Dr. Sebi. I say, no, you can't believe what everybody's saying. But now I start looking on YouTube and what Dr. Sebi was preaching.
Yeah.
And like he was a guy that was trying to help people out, you know. And I was like, now I'm start watching YouTube videos. What his message he's passing on, how you can help cure people.
Absolutely.
And now I'm into it, but now I'm reading. But I'm just trying to. I see Nick Cannon. So he's gonna like take on the role, and I want to see what Nick is coming up, what they're coming up, and what Nipsey had in mind. Because I'm into stuff like that. That's how it's my spare time. I watch like History Channel all day. Like that's me. And like, I'm big on stuff like that.
I'm with you.
So I was looking forward to seeing Nipsey bring out the Dr. Sebi thing. So I was like, that was something I was like eager to see. But now. I was like, man, he's not going to come out. So I figured, like, you know, your mind stop playing tricks with you. And now it's Nick Cannon's going to do it. So I was like, I can't wait till it come out because I think it'll be a good piece. I think that the public should see something like that.
Know about that.
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely not going to stop now because of when you talk about social media, the ability for him to be an activist, change his life, help other people,
right,
and have the voice that he had.
Yeah.
That was about.
He had a powerful voice,
and I think that's why it hurt so much to so many people. And
it wasn't just because he was a popular rapper. It wasn't it.
No,
he actually helped people.
Yeah, which was absolutely huge. R.I.P. Nipsey the Great, as he is definitely called. Road Trippin, youngest team in the league, 9 guys, 25 and under with you guys. You guys had more vets last year.
Yeah.
How has that kind of changed with you guys? Bigger leadership roles, voice, as you go through it? I know that was part of the plan to get you guys some help, but have you guys taken the reins yourself as far as that goes?
On road trips?
No, just period with the season.
That's funny. I actually talked to Zebo today. But,
oh, there you go. Yeah. Shout out, Zebo.
I think
Magbo.
I think we took a big step this year because not having the guys who were 30-something, 30 plus, we had a young vet like Shump, and then brought in Harrison and I mean even Corey and Colston, those guys. I think the young guys definitely took a step forward this year. I think, of course, there's still a lot to go, but I think that the step that everybody took from here last year to here. And, of course, you're going to keep trying to build. But I think that, man, it was just – I think it was crazy how good, people think we can be and how much better we thought we should have been this year.
Yeah.
Right?
That hurts.
And I just think that the sky's the limit.
That's what you got to deal with all summer. That's the worst.
Like, watching the playoffs, too, I feel like games that we tricked off them. He's like, damn, we to win these games, we could have been right here.
Yeah.
Even the 8-7 seed, like we still could have been there. No matter if we got swept or not, we were there, and like it's gonna bring us back motivation, like come back and even much harder, And that's the hurtful thing about it. We it's a part of the game. Like you lose games and you can be thinking about it all summer, but like guys like me and Fox, we got to keep working hard and like trickle down from Bogey and Marvin and Willie and everybody's coming back. Like, we got to work hard to get to the next level. We got to finish games and execute and stuff like that.
Before I started getting into the playoffs, as the season will wane down, and then I'd be out like now. What I started doing, and I'm wondering how you guys attack your off season, is I wouldn't shut my body off. So the playoffs would start, and I'd be in front of a TV like this, and I'd run on a treadmill while Kobe and them was playing, because I was trying to tell my body, it's not you good. You still need it, because you like right now. You know how you guys feel.
Yeah.
When the playoffs start.
Oh yeah,
you got
to ramp it
so
up.
much more in your body that you don't realize, because you just kind of want to.
Relax.
But you can't do it. So as you guys now get ready to shut it down, how do you try to trick your brain to know that we need to build? This isn't the time to shut off.
Yeah.
Well, I immediately go into weights.
Okay.
I don't like jump into it, lifting heavy, but
right.
I kind of cut out the running because cardio. I'm fine with the cardio and all that. So I immediately right after the season,
he's born with it. He's natural.
I go to light lifting.
Okay.
Light lifting and progression until I get to I started heavy lifting early last year. I honestly only took like 2 weeks off last year.
Okay.
Because it was my rookie year. I didn't think I played well, and I knew it was a lot that I needed to work on.
Right.
So I started working out really, really early last year.
Yeah, and last year I took 2 weeks off too, but it sucked because you hate taking that time off. But this year
it's boring.
It's boring. It's boring because like you're not used to being at home.
Yeah, this is what we do.
This is what we do. So like, all I was like doing was like now like what Fox said, like I'm gonna start activating my body. Probably do like Pilates. And everybody say yoga, but yoga.
I can't get into yoga.
It's not for me. More of like a Pilates, like more of like a dynamic.
I got
stretching.
something for you guys.
You know what I mean? Like something that can keep me active and like a hot Pilates or something that like I can sweat and like burn some calories and stay in shape because sometimes you take that 2 weeks off, you
come back, your head be hurting.
Everything you
running. You just feel like you're so out of shape.
You feel like you're out of shape. You're like, what happened to me is just 2 weeks, but it is what it is. But it's hard to put down in basketball sometimes. Really,
absolutely.
Sometimes
you just end up in a gym for some reason.
You automatically facts. You end up in the gym, and after that, you're like, come play, and he's like, I'm good. And after that,
you watch a game or two, and now you playing pickup.
Yeah. Well, you guys, in my opinion, one of the absolute best backcourts, and I'm not just saying that because I'm talking. I watch basketball. I love basketball. You guys got a big upside, man. So for Sacramento Kings, that is a wrap. You can tweet us at the Doug Christie, at Swipe of the Fox, at Road Trippin Pod, or at Buddy Hield. Shout out to Road Trippin and NBC Sports California and the Sacramento Kings. So we got one more podcast. So you guys tweet us, let us know who you might want to see. Subscribe to the Road Trippin Podcast.
Bogey.
And of course, rate us five stars. Who you say?
Bogey.
Bogey? They might.
We're gonna be in Portland, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking maybe the Liddy committee.
Bring the whole team.
Bring the whole team. See if they if
Frank is funny. You should have Frank on here. Frank is
know what today's Frank. Hey, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Frank.
Frank
Mason.
I asked him because I was going to have him come in. He was like, it's my birthday.
My birthday, man. I got to turn up early. After practice, I'm gone.
No doubt. Appreciate you guys. And we out.